Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm Clifford Chu, and it's time for the Easy News today on ICRT. The TAIEX opened up 51 points this morning from yesterday's close at 82.33 on turnover of 1.6 billion NT. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says the government is coordinating public and private resources to assist the Philippines in the wake of Typhoon Haiyan. The Ma administration says it will donate $200,000 to the post-disaster relief and is coordinating with local NGOs and charities to work out how to best help with relief efforts. The Ministry of National Defense says an Air Force C-130 cargo plane will airlift supplies to the Philippines at around noon today. The cargo plane will fly directly from an airbase in Hsinchu County to Ninoy Aquino International Airport in Manila. Hualien County health officials have ordered all products manufactured by Weichuang Foods, Tangchi Foodstuffs, Formosa Oilseed Processing, and Flavorful Foods removed from store shelves. County health officials say all products have been order removed regardless of whether they have passed food safety tests. According to the county government, the move is aimed at serving as a warning to call food companies and an attempt to head off any new contaminated goods being reported. The Tourism Bureau says safety precautions will be tightened along the northeast coast. According to officials, patrols will request tourists leave areas prone to rogue or freak waves when seas reach 6 meters in height and wind speeds hit 62 kilometers per hour. Authorities say they will also post more warning signs about the dangers posed by freak waves, and some areas might also be closed to the public during stormy or bad weather. Other potential precautionary measures are currently being discussed with the new Taipei government. The United States has ordered an aircraft carrier to sail to the Philippines to provide assistance in the wake of the devastating typhoon that leveled part of the country, with thousands feared dead. The Pentagon says Secretary of State Defense Chuck Hagel has ordered the aircraft carrier USS George Washington and other U.S. Navy ships to make best speed for the Republic of the Philippines. The aircraft carrier, which carries 5,000 sailors and more than 80 aircraft, was in Hong Kong for a port visit. It is expected to reach the Philippines in about 2 days. The United States says Monday that it is fully committed to helping the Philippines recover from one of the most powerful typhoons on record and is providing $20 million in immediate aid. China, Russia, and Saudi Arabia and Vietnam are among the nations running unopposed for seats on the UN Human Rights Council, a prospect that has independent human rights groups crying foul. The General Assembly is set to elect 14 new members to the 47-seat Geneva-based Human Rights Council, which can shine a spotlight of publicity and censure on rights abuses by adopting resolutions when it chooses to do so. It also has dozens of special monitors watching problem countries and major issues ranging from executions to drone strikes. New York-based Human Rights Watch points out that 5 of the candidates, China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, and Algeria, have refused to let independent UN human rights monitors visit to investigate alleged abuses. An expected peace deal between Congo's government and M23 rebels was postponed after Congolese officials asked for more time to study the document. Peace talks between M23 and Congo's government have repeatedly stalled since they started last December, sometimes over minor details. It remained unclear when the two parties would meet again. The top international envoys to the region issued a joint statement expressing regret that an agreement couldn't be concluded yesterday. The Congolese army is in recent weeks pushed the M23 rebels out of eastern Congo, and last week the rebels declared an end of their rebellion. The peace agreement was intended to establish the way that both sides could sustain peace in eastern Congo. A defiant Toronto Mayor Rob Ford says he's not going anywhere, guaranteed, despite immense pressure to step aside after admitting he smoked crack cocaine. Ford made the remark to a supporter as he walked back to City Hall Monday after giving a speech during Remembrance Day ceremonies for veterans. Ford says he's ready to get it on with city council members who have introduced a motion urging him to step aside. A vote is likely Wednesday. Ford's refusal to resign or take a leave of absence has frustrated both his opponents and allies on the council, which has no legal way to force him out unless he's convicted of a crime. There's been no indication that Ford will enter rehab since his lawyer said Friday that he was considering it. And now looking at the weather across Taiwan, according to the Central Weather Bureau, we can expect cloudy skies and occasional rain in the north with a high of 23 in Taipei, and partly cloudy skies in the center and south with a high of 27 in Taichung and a high of 29 in the Kaohsiung area. Current temperatures are Taipei 20, Taichung 24, Kaohsiung 25.